What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Today's episode is kind of a happy coincidence. So the pedal is called the Galactic Sun KLON, or it's the Celestial KLON. I don't remember. Long story short is, so the pedal is actually by NoisePollutionPedals. Now, I was sent a link to a different pedal of his, and I inquired about it and tried to purchase it. But Danny had told me that it was actually for another customer. It was a one-off build. So I tried to see if he had some other ones in stock of that pedal, and he didn't have any at this time. So I told him, I said, hey, look, if you ever get another one, if you build any more, please, by all means, keep me in mind. I would love to get one. I'm a big fan of the KLON circuit. There's something about that circuit that I really enjoy for the style that I play. And so he said, yeah, man, no problem. Cool. We'll talk soon, whatever. And so anyways, about a week or so goes by, and Danny hits me up and he's like, hey, look, I got another pedal. It's a KLON based pedal. It's a little bit different. But would you be interested? So I said, absolutely. And I bought it right then. So it came in the mail a couple days ago, and I instantly fell in love with this pedal. It is incredible. So it's not like your typical KLON pedal. As you can see on the screen, we have a drive, a compression, a treble for the compression. Then we have our tone knob. We have our volume and our bass. What I will say about this pedal, I don't fully know the name. It's either the Galactic Sun KLON, or at least on the inside of the pedal on the back cover, it does say Celestial KLON 2021. So I don't know if this was commissioned for somebody else and it didn't work out, or it was leftover. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But this thing is flipping amazing. So we talk about transparency in our tone sometimes, and this is probably one of the most transparent pedals I've ever played. So when I say transparent, I mean it doesn't color your tone, and it doesn't affect the preamp as far as like a standard pedal. It's not like where it doesn't color the tone in the fact that, like, say, the Grim 3, an 808 style pedal, or a Blues Breaker, they all kind of add their own kind of flair to the tone, right? That's why we typically use those style of pedals. But this thing is very, very transparent. It pushes the signal harder. It gives you that grit and that hair you're looking for, but it doesn't color the tone. And I'm going to try to show that with two amps. I'm going to use my Mesa and I'm going to use my Friedman, because it really shines on both of those amps depending upon the settings. So I'm going to use my Chapman ML1 Modern. I haven't played this in quite a while. It's usually my mobile gig that I take with me to work. This is kind of, I throw it in my bag and off to the races we go. It's just a solid guitar. We've got the DiMarzio deactivator pickups. We're going into the Celestial KLON. I'm going to call it that because that's what's written on the inside. And it just has that kind of celestial look to it. The picture on the screen that you're seeing from the GoPro, it doesn't do it any justice. I will take some close-up pictures and throw them up in here so that you guys can see it. But let's start off on the Mesa. So we're going to go to amp number 5, and we're going to kick on the amp switcher. And like I said, it's very transparent. You're going to hear the amp, how I have it set. This is how I always leave this amp. And we're going to play it, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. All right, so that's pretty close to the original tone. Obviously, with the pedal disengaged, there is some subtle differences, so let's play through it and listen to when I start adding in that drive knob. You'll hear a huge jump. It's a noticeable jump, and then it's just a very nice swell all the way up. See what I mean? It doesn't color the tone, man. It's beautiful. Alright, I don't know how to explain it any better than that. With the drive knob dialed down, it just sounds perfect, right? And then when you, so Unity was about there, almost maxed out, right? So it maxes out here. Unity was about here, give or take. But then when you started adding in that drive, it just blossoms. And it really does keep the amp nice and transparent, where the pedal is very transparent, and it makes the amp's voice really stand forward. It shows you the characteristics of the amp. So now, to show that, we're going to go over to the Friedman, which is amp number 2, and go ahead and set this back to, we'll set that there, that can go there. I don't like riding that compressor kind of high. I like to ride it really low. And I'm going to put the bass at noon. Leave that there. All right, so let's go listen to the Friedman. Now, this is, of course, the Friedman does not have the hot mod. I've taken it out just for this video. You can actually see it on top of the Neutron. So, here we go. The built-in boost on the Friedman is on. So the gain on the Friedman is at about 1 o'clock. The boost is on. Here we go. So again, very, very transparent, as you can hear it. All right, so let's start dialing in that drive and adjust it to taste. that is the Celestial KLON. I don't know what to tell you, man. This thing is incredible. I am extremely happy with my purchase. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to box this up, and I'm actually going to send it to truck driver Sean, because he is the one who actually sent me the original link to check out Noise Pollution Pedals. And it was Danny who reached out saying that he had this. So I got to share the love where the love was shared, and I'm going to let Sean check it out. I've already kind of told him my thoughts. He was actually on the phone with me when I got it and unboxed it, and he'll tell you, I was pretty impressed with it right out of the gate. So tell me in the comments below what you guys think. We're going to do a couple of sound check videos a little later on with it too. I want to put it up against the KLON KTR. Of course, my Dagon, you know, so we've got some other pedals we're going to throw it against and see how it compares. And then I want to flavor it with some other pedals, with some other amps as well. So anyways, again, tell me in the comments below what you guys thought. Make sure to check out Noise Pollution Pedals, and we'll see you in the next one.